The neon lights outside the club flickered like a challenge. Come in if you dare. And there you were, hands on your hips, standing like a warrior in front of two bulky security guards. Sir, I'm telling you, I'm 22. My ID is just resting peacefully on my dressing table right now. You argued, your voice full of desperate charm. The guard crossed his arms. Ma'am, no ID, no entry. You gasped dramatically. Are you saying I look under 18? Oh my god. Thank you, but also let me in. Your friends were already inside, peeking through the door. Meena whispered to Hannah, she's doing it again. Hannah sighed every single time. You turned to them, hair flipping like a commercial model in distress. Girls, tell them I'm not a baby. Sir, she's with us in college. Please let her in. You made a proud face while the guards weren't convinced. High schoolers often try to fool us by coming here with their college friends. Your jaw dropped. Excuse me? High school? What kind of skincare crime is this? I use sunscreen and suddenly I'm a minor? Your friends Meena and Hannah were already dying laughing behind you. Miss, no ID, no entry. Rules are rules. You groaned dramatically, clutching your head. Do I look like someone who would fake an age just to get in? The second bouncer smirked. Yes, wow, you said, hands on your heart. That was so fast. Didn't even hesitate. Are you both trained in emotional damage delivery? Your friends tried to help. Meena stepped forward with her sweetest voice. Sir, really, she's not underage. She just has a baby face. The bouncer shrugged. Then she can go dance at a baby shower. You gasped. Oh my god, did you just roast me publicly? People in the line were giggling. You turn around, waving your hands dramatically. Everyone listen, I'm not a baby. I pay taxes. The bouncer muttered. Yeah, candy taxes, maybe. Your mouth fell open. Do I need to show you my stress wrinkles? I have responsibilities, sir. I have back pain. Hannah was now holding her stomach laughing while Meena was recording the whole thing for memories and blackmail. You leaned on the gate, glaring at the guard. If I were underage, would I know the pain of adulthood, like paying for shampoo that runs out in 2 days? He blinked, still no ID. And just when your patience was about to expire, he appeared, a man in all black, jawline sharp enough to cut glass, eyes hidden behind dark sunglasses despite it being nighttime. Walked straight to the front, the crowd subtly parted, and for a second, you forgot how to breathe. You whispered to your friends, oh my god, if sin had a face, that's it. He handed his ID to the bouncer, who instantly let him in. Without thinking twice, you reached out and grabbed his arm. Wait, babe, you said, flashing the most innocent smile in existence. She's with me. You gestured dramatically to yourself. I mean, I'm with him. I'm his girlfriend. Your friends gasped in horror. The man froze, turning his head slowly toward you. You gave him a desperate, please play along or I'll perish look. Please, I swear I'm 22. The man blinked once, twice, then exhaled deeply through his nose. Your girlfriend? The guard asked suspiciously. Yes, love of my life, father of my future cats. Your friends, oh my god. The man finally spoke, voice low, calm, dangerously smooth. You are really something. You whispered, something amazing, right? One of the bouncer came forward. I'm sorry, sir. She's a minor trying to get in. The bouncer was about to grab your arm to drag you out, but the man stopped him. It's fine, she's with me. The bouncer squinted. You sure, sir? He nodded. As the guard stepped aside, you clung to his arm like your life depended on it. You stick out your tongue at the bouncers before walking in with him. Thank you, my savior. You can let me go now, he said quietly. Let you go? You repeated, tightening your hold. Do you work out? Oh my god, are these real muscles? You're not a gym trainer by any chance, are you? Because I would join immediately. Your friends dragged you off mid sentence. Why stop troubling the man? Meena hissed. You waved back at him dramatically. Call me. Inside the club, lights danced and music thrummed, but your eyes only on him. He was at the bar quietly sipping something looking so annoyingly perfect. You leaned toward your friends. Okay, Operation Make Him Fall for me begins now. Please don't, Hannah said, already regretting life choices. But you were on a mission. You sauntered up to him, doing your best mysterious woman in a drama impression. So, fancy meeting you here, you said, resting your elbow on the counter, only to miss and almost fall. He caught you by the arm just in time. Careful, he said, a tiny smirk tugging his lips. Wow, you whispered, looking up at him. Even gravity wants me closer to you. He blinked. You are unbelievable. You giggled. That's the nicest thing anyone has said to me all week. But the universe wasn't done embarrassing you yet. As you were laughing, someone accidentally bumped into you and your heel twisted sharply. Ah, you yelped, stumbling. He caught you again, but this time your wince was real. I think sprained my ankle. Hannah and Mira, Ryan, are you okay? Your friends came running. And just like that, you found yourself being carried out of the club like a scene from a drama you didn't audition for. At the hospital, your friends trailed behind as the doctor examined your ankle. You were supposed to listen, but you couldn't take your eyes off him. The doctor asked, what's your blood type? Without hesitation, you said dreamily, tall, dark, and heartbreakingly handsome. He turned to you deadpan. She means your blood type. The doctor stifled a laugh. It's okay, I got the message. When she finished writing the prescription, she turned to him with a polite smile. Are you her boyfriend? Your entire face lit up like Diwali. Wow, that sounds so good. He groaned softly. No, ma'am, I'm not. She sprained her ankle at the club. The doctor smiled knowingly. Oh, I'm sorry. Outside, your friends rushed up. Are you okay? I'm better than okay. You sighed, staring dreamily after him as he handed your medicine back to Hannah. He gave you a small nod, clearly trying to escape your orbit of chaos. Take care of your ankle, he said and turned to walk. Where are you going? He looked at you but shook his head and walked off. Hey, Mr. Handsome, hey, where are you going? Hannah grabbed your shoulders. Ryan, calm down. How can I? He's walking away. You made a dramatic crying face. The doctor was smiling. Meena sighed and turned to the doctor. How much fees? Oh, it's already paid. They looked confused. Who? She gestured toward the door from where Jungkook walked away. Did you guys see? He cares about me. They rolled their eyes. Your friends stared at you. Ryan, are you insane? You grinned, cheeks pink. No, just crazy in love. They rolled their eyes as they led you home, muttering about needing new friends. But you stared at the sky, smiling like a love-struck idiot. May God make me meet him again, you whispered, and oh, if only you knew what fate had planned for the next day. You were still smiling like an idiot when the bell rang. Hannah snapped her fingers in front of your face. Earth to Ryan, hello. Are you still in club love with Mystery Man? You blinked dreamily. Still? I can never get over him. I already married him in my dreams, Hannah. We live together in a cozy house with 3 cats, and one of them looks exactly like him, mysterious and slightly judgmental. Hannah groaned. You need to control your heart. You fall in love with every guy you meet. You turned to her with mock offense, eyes wide. Excuse me, only the handsome ones. Meena piped up from the side, smirking, which is basically every guy you see. Before you could reply, a voice came from behind. Mingyu, your classmate, who had been nursing a crush on you since freshman year, leaned against your desk. So why does that mean you like me back? You gave him the most disgusted look you could summon. I said handsome, not hopeful. There's a big difference. Also, I'm not into guys my age. You all still think energy drinks count as breakfast. The class snickered and poor Mingyu backed off with a wounded pout. Meena covered her mouth to hide her laugh. You are brutal. I'm honest, you corrected, flipping your hair like a rom-com heroine. Hannah changed the topic before you could keep roasting him. By the way, I heard we are getting a new chemistry professor today. Oh, I hope he's handsome. Like maybe he walks in, locks eyes with me, and immediately knows I'm his favorite student. Maybe he's the one fate wants for me. Here we go again, Meena muttered. Hannah handed you a small carton of chocolate milk. Drink this before you start planning your wedding with a man you haven't even met yet. You grinned and took a sip. You are just jealous because my love life exists in multiple dimensions. And then the door opened. A deep, calm voice echoed through the chatter. Good morning, class. The room fell silent. You froze mid sip, the straw still in your mouth. No, it couldn't be. Your eyes lifted slowly, and there he was, John Jungkook. Your fake boyfriend, your muscle museum, your love at first chaos standing at the front of your classroom. Wearing a crisp white shirt, black slacks, and a tiny smirk that could end worse, you choked violently on your chocolate milk. The entire class turned to look at you as you hit your chest, trying to breathe. Mina's mouth dropped open. Hannah whispered under her breath, what god do you pray to? I wanna pray too. Meanwhile, Jungkook set his books down, glancing up just in time to catch your wide-eyed stare. His lips twitched. Are you okay, miss? Ryan, Hannah supplied helpfully as you coughed into your sleeve. You squawked, voice strained. Yes, just too much chocolate milk. I get emotional around calcium. A few students laughed. Jungkook's brow raised, but his smile lingered. He turned back to the class, picking up a piece of chalk. I'm your new chemistry professor, John Jungkook. You choked again. The whole class laughed this time, and Mina smacked your arm. Stop dying every time he speaks. You whispered hoarsely, how am I supposed to live knowing he's Professor John Jungkook? That's illegal level of hot. Hannah whispered back, girl, control your breathing. You look like you saw a K-drama plot twist in 4K. Jungkook gestured for everyone to sit, his tone professional but his eyes flickering toward you a little too much. Alright everyone, settle down. Let's start with a quick problem to refresh our basics. He wrote an equation on the board, chalk tapping rhythmically. Half the class was too busy staring at him to even copy it down. Someone whispered, he looks like a model, not a professor. Another sighed, I would attend every lecture if professors looked like this. You whispering to your friends, I already attended his club. Hannah stomped on your foot under the desk. Jungkook turned around, scanning the class. His gaze landed on you. You froze mid-whisper. Miss Wyan, would you mind coming up and solving this? The world collectively gasped. Meena grabbed your wrist. He's obsessed with your name already. Oh my god. You stumbled to your feet, praying your legs didn't give out. Me? He nodded. You seem confident. You smiled nervously. Oh, I'm confident, alright. Just not in walking straight right now. The class laughed softly. You walked to the board, trying to focus on the equation instead of the fact that your dream man was now your professor and was standing 3 feet away. You scribbled on the board, explaining your steps while trying not to die of second-hand butterflies. After a few moments, you capped the marker, turning around with a triumphant smile. Done. He checked the work and nodded approvingly. Impressive, you're smart. You grinned, especially in chemistry. You tilted your head, tone playful. I've always been good at reactions. The class burst out laughing. Hannah and Meena looked like they wanted to crawl into the floor. Jungkook pressed his lips together, clearly fighting a smile. I can see that. You winked. I am just passionate about the subject, Professor. He looked at you, amused, exasperated, and maybe a little intrigued. Take your seat, Miss Wyan, he said softly. As you sat back down, your heart was thumping louder than the club bass from last night. Meena leaned in. You realize this is literally the guy you fake dated for 5 minutes and flirted with nonstop? You whispered back, grinning like a maniac. And now he's legally required to see me 3 times a week. Hannah groaned. This is going to end in flames. You smiled dreamily, hopefully romantic ones. And at the front, Professor John Jungkook adjusted his glasses, eyes flickering toward you one more time. This semester is going to be interesting. When the class ended, everyone rushed out except you. You waited by the door until he gathered his notes, then followed him down the hallway. You started hands behind your back. I didn't know professors go to clubs too. He didn't look surprised, just glanced at you, a faint smile tugging his lips. I didn't know students pretend to be girlfriends either. You grinned desperate times. Plus, you didn't seem to mind last night. He chuckled. You were bold. You liked it? You shot back immediately. He turned fully this time, one eyebrow raised. Did I? You shrugged, pretending to think. You did drive me to the hospital. Most men don't even text back. His laughter was soft, almost reluctant. You really can't help yourself, can you? Not when the universe keeps sending you my way. Maybe it's a sign. He stepped closer, lowering his voice. Or maybe it's just bad luck for me. You gasped, pressing a hand over your heart. How dare you say that after holding me in your arms last night? He chuckled again, shaking his head. You are unbelievable. And yet, you sat with a smile, walking backward as he started to go. You were still smiling. His smirk grew wider. See you in class, Miss Wyan. Or at the club again, Professor? He turned away, but you caught it, the small grin he was trying to hide. You stood there, cheeks flushed, muttering to yourself. He so likes me. And for once, the hallway didn't echo with laughter, only your heart racing way faster than the school bell. By the time you got home, you were half floating, half stumbling into the house, still replaying Professor John's smirk from earlier that day. But your little daydream crashed when you walked into what looked like a tornado of domestic chaos. Your mom was darting around the kitchen like a contestant on a cooking show, and the dining table looked like it was about to host a royal banquet. Mom, are we expecting the president or something? Don't be dramatic. Your father's old friend is coming for dinner. He's bringing his son too. Such a nice, polite young man. I heard he just moved back here. You blinked, slightly curious. And this royal son of yours, is he single? Your mom sighed, already regretting answering. He's a little older than you, but before she could finish, your dad came bouncing down the stairs, grinning like a Santa Claus on espresso. Ryan, you love them. I grew up with his father, best years of my life, and his son, brilliant, well-mannered and good-looking. If you like him, we can start talking about marriage. You groaned dramatically, clutching your chest. Dad, please stop auditioning husbands for me. It's getting creepy. I'm not auditioning, just saying you could consider meeting him. You might become friends or more. You rolled your eyes but smirked. Fine, fine, I'll smile and behave. Unless he's handsome, then I can't promise anything. Your dad brightened up. That's my daughter. Your mom shook her head, giving up. Like father, like daughter. Evening arrived faster than your willpower could hide your personality. You were halfway through adjusting your hair in the mirror when the doorbell rang. Your dad practically jogged to open the door. You followed, half interested, half bored. Until you saw him, you froze. Standing in your living room in a perfectly tailored black shirt and that same stupidly handsome smirk was Professor John Jungkook. You blinked once, twice. Nope, still him. Okay, God, I was kidding when I asked for a miracle, not a sequel. You said in your head. Your dad turned to you proudly. Ryan, this is my friend, John Subin, his wife and his son, Jungkook. You smiled and bowed. Hello, uncle. Hello, auntie. Hello, dear. Rayvon, your daughter is very pretty and polite. Your dad laughed. She's my pride. You looked at your dad, then at Jungkook, then at the heavens. You have got to be kidding me. He smiled politely. We meet again, Miss Chemistry Genius. You whispered under your breath, Miss Chemistry Genius is about to combust. Your mom called everyone to sit down for dinner. The entire time you were trying and failing to act normal. So, Jungkook, what do you do? I'm a professor, chemistry actually. You almost choked on your water, almost. Your dad beamed. Oh, perfect. Wine is studying that too. You lean forward, flashing your sweetest and deadliest smile. Yes, he's my professor and also my savior from a club gate incident. The table fell silent. Your mom blinked. Club gate incident? Jungkook cleared his throat. It's not as bad as it sounds. She lost her ID, and I just happened to be there. You gasped dramatically. You make it sound so boring. You saved me from humiliation. Held my hand. You grabbed my hand. Details. Both of your parents laughed. His mom spoke. Whoa, seems like so much happened before we officially met. Your cheeks turned pink. It's good to know he's your professor, your mom said. Halfway through dinner, you were completely ignoring your food, just stealing glances at Jungkook. He noticed, of course. You were staring again. You whispered, can you blame me? You are dangerously attractive for someone who teaches about chemical bonds. He chuckled softly, looking down at his plate. You really don't hold back, do you? Nope, I live my life with zero regrets and too many crushes. I can see that. What are you two whispering about? Your dad asked. Just chemistry? Your dad spoke with pride. Ah, that's my girl. Meanwhile, Jungkook looked like he was about to choke on his drink. When the night ended, your dad walked Jungkook and his father to the door while you stood by, your heart doing a full gymnastic routine. As Jungkook turned to say goodbye, you flashed him a grin. So, Professor, should I call you family friend now or still club crush? He shook his head, fighting a smile. You really are something else. You winked, hopefully something unforgettable. He laughed, that low, warm sound you swore could melt glaciers. And as he left, your dad called out, Ryan, what do you think? Isn't he great? You turned dreamy eyed. Dad, I think I'm already planning our wedding playlist. Your dad laughed while your mom groaned. Oh my god, not again. You grinned. No, this time God listened.